Here is my ranking of all 8 Mission Impossible movies. In last place, and I mean dead last, is Mission Impossible 2. Look, I know this movie has its defenders, I'm just not one of them. If you like it, great. All the power to you, enjoy what you enjoy. For me personally, as much as I love John Woo as a director, his style just does not work with this franchise, and I honestly can't even think of really any redeeming qualities for this movie. This one might be a bit more controversial, but for number 7, I'm going with the original Mission Impossible. Look, the concept was great, and Cruise is fantastic, but it's just everything else that hasn't necessarily aged the best. The story gets a little too convoluted, the villain is weak, and the final act is underwhelming. In 6th place is MI3, and look, I have no idea where all the hate comes from for this movie because I absolutely love it, and if you ask me, this was the turning point for the franchise before Ghost Protocol. It is the most personal and intimate story of the entire franchise. It's got some memorable moments, but above all else, it has Philip Seymour Hoffman as its villain. After that, unfortunately, we have the brand new Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. Look, I still enjoy the hell out of this movie, and it's better than 95% of action movies that come out these days, but the first 45 minutes to an hour of this movie are a mess. It's jumping all over the place, it's convoluted, it's exposition heavy, and it's just constantly flashing you with clips and images from previous movies. Thankfully though, once it gets over that hump, it gets back to everything you love about Mission Impossible. After that, we have Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning. I think it starts off very strong, and then once it hits the midpoint, it starts to stumble a little bit before it picks things back up and ups the ante big time in the final act. I loved some of the new additions like Haley Atwell and Palm Clementif. It's got some truly wonderful sequences sprinkled throughout. It's just that midsection where we're getting a bunch of heavy-duty exposition. I don't really like the AI as the villain personally in this movie or The Final Reckoning, but thankfully by the end it does bring things back around. Next up we have Ghost Protocol, and believe it or not, this was my introduction to the franchise. I love everything about this movie, whether it's the Burj Khalifa sequence, everything at the Kremlin. This is the first time we got to meet Jeremy Renner's character. My only gripes are that they underutilized Michael Nyqvist as the villain, and the story is pretty generic. Rogue Nation is my runner-up, and truthfully this one comes oh so close to being a flat-out masterpiece. Only towards the end does it start to feel a bit rushed in my opinion, like everything with the British Prime Minister. Everything else though, 10 out of 10. But there can only be one number 1, and mine is one of the greatest action movies of all time, Fallout.